How do you move a city?
We gonna build leaders in here, y'all.
How do you make it more competitive for jobs and economic development?
UPS has 2 college programs that we offer. One's called Metro College and one's called Earn and Learn.
How do you push college attainment? And not just push it, but go out on a limb and commit that half of all working adults will have an associate's or bachelor's degree by 2020. How do you do it?
So it's really simple. You get 1 degree at a time.
The city is Louisville.
And the more degrees we have, the greater capacity we'll have in our city to attract high-wage earning jobs.
Their public-private partnership is called 55,000 Degrees, and that community-wide commitment is turning up the heat in the nation's 17th largest city.
We've traditionally been a manufacturing community, and having a high school diploma was plenty to have a very solid working class and middle class life. But that's no longer the case.
Louisville's measuring degrees not in Fahrenheit or centigrade, but in results.
Having this goal of 55,000 degrees is very helpful. People get it right away. They understand that this is a big, ambitious goal and that they can play a role.
A few years ago, research painted a sobering picture of educational attainment in Louisville. A 13% high school dropout rate, 29% with some college no degree, and about a third with a bachelor's degree or more. Compared to 15 other competitor cities like Raleigh, Charlotte, Nashville, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and Memphis, Louisville ranked in the bottom tier for educational attainment, professional and technical jobs, and last in the percentage of African Americans with college degrees.
In the regional effort that we pulled together, said we have to make this real for people. So rather than just saying a percentage, let's turn that into a number. How many people are we talking about? 55,000 was very scary when we actually did the numbers, but it's also been very catalyzing. It appealed to that competitive spirit in everyone that we had a long way to go.
Louisville decided it must collaborate in order to compete on a global scale. So education, jobs, and quality of place became the city's 3 deep drivers of change.
We have 5 major areas that we're working in: create a college-going culture, have the business community use the unique leverage to help employees return to school, make sure all students graduate high school, college, and career ready, make sure we have better understanding of affordability and accessibility, and then make sure all students persist to completion.
To move the needle, Louisville launched 55,000 Degrees in the fall of 2010. After 1 year, the dashboard of early indicators shows public high school graduation rates are now 69%, up 4% from last year. But only a third of Jefferson County Public School graduates are college or career ready, 2% higher than last year. The goal? 66% of Jefferson County Public Schools graduates will be college ready by 2015. Nearly 27,000 working-age adults in Louisville are enrolled in college, up 20% from last year. And business is playing a larger role, offering free tuition, interest-free loans, flexible schedules, so employees can finish their degrees. The goal? Another 3,500 working adults completing their bachelor's degree by 2014. College degrees are up substantially in 1 year, a 14% jump in 2-year degrees, a 7% jump in 4-year degrees. Compared to last year, 20% more working-age adults with some college but no degree are back in school, and more part-time students returned for their second year, 54% compared to 45% last year. So after 1 year, how is Louisville doing?
It's going to take several years to say, okay, we've broken the trend here. We're up 25%, we're up 50%. So the foundation is being laid. Owners are coming in with different parts of the plan, but ultimately we've got to get down to 1 person at a time. That's year 2's objective as well.
My daily routine.
The value of having this annual report card says we're making dramatic progress, but guess what, gang? We're not on track yet to reach our goal. The trend is not steep enough. So we have to keep working hard at this.
The strategy behind how Louisville works hard is part of what makes 55,000 Degrees unique.
Not people pointing fingers at each other, but on the same side of the same table saying, how do we get to this outcome? Nationally, this has become known as the Louisville model. It's a model of outcome-based collaboration based on trust, based on relationships, and based on the data, a shared view of reality.
And the reality is, it's a culture change.
We have a really good culture of college going. It's college finishing. That if our goal, 55,000 degrees, we have 90,000 adults that have some college right now. So if they all decided, if half of them decided to finish their degree, we'd meet our goal.
Are you guys looking at going to college?
Counting on competition, 55,000 Degrees is launching the Count Me In campaign, a way for students in business to be officially counted in and counted on as partners. Nearly 10,000 attended this year's college and career fair.
Do you guys have any ideas?
Every day, college students tutor elementary children.
So you're looking to go back and get your master's?
More businesses offer college knowledge mentoring and tuition assistance for employees.
Okay.
Where you want to go to school?
And the African American community has rallied with programs to close the achievement gap. The reality is, 55K is a movement that crosses all sectors: business, government, K-12, higher education, faith-based organizations, not-for-profits, civic groups, and individuals. All are accountable. No silos, no vacuum, one common voice and agenda.
You can't really get a really good job having just a GED or just having high school education. And we're the young people, so when we grow up, it's going to be up to us to run the city and everything else.
Where some in this river city saw barriers, Louisville and its 55,000 degrees see mutual accountability and a once-in-a-generation opportunity.